Greetings, Ashen here. Today I'm going to be talking about Masters of the Universe, Revelations. Yes, this is a new show on Netflix, and boy oh boy does it have a lot of controversy swirling around it. Well, I'm not really going to touch on all that, so if you came to this video for my take on that, you're out of luck. I'm here to talk about the series. So, the spoiler-free review is... go check out the series. I recommend it. I thought it was pretty good. Maybe not the greatest thing ever made, but considering the property it's based on, I really enjoyed it. So, probably lost a lot of people right there. But, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to dress it up, and I'm not going to do anything for clicks. I'm just going to tell you what I thought about it and why. What's going to follow is a lightly spoilery review. It's not going to be anything that will ruin the series for you, but if you want no spoilers and you just want to know if you should check it out, then go do that. All right, now it's spoiler time. What did I like about this series? Well, what I will say is they made a lot of risky choices with this series, and I think it worked out. Yeah. Now, as probably most everyone knows, they do remove He-Man out of action in the first episode, and I think a lot of that has to do with pushing the story forward and also removing basically the Superman character out of the series to let the other characters run around in this universe without their Superman to constantly be saving them. So I thought that was an interesting choice. A lot of people say, well, this is a He-Man show. Some people even think his name's in the title, but they did change it. They removed He-Man out of the title. So I don't really have too much of an issue. It's more like, the universe in general. The series then goes on to focus on Teela and her companion and a bunch of other characters. And what I really like is everyone is done justice, in my opinion. Everyone gets to shine a bit and gets a bit of character development. Characters that you normally don't know much about, they really build them up. Like, even Evil Lynn gets developed as a character, and I really liked her by the end. And you got Orko, and he, they build him up. You get to know his backstory a bit. And the kind of odd budding friendship between those two characters I thought was really cool. They really build the character of Man-at-Arms, though. He's awesome in this series, and he's sort of the hidden powerhouse. If you watched the original series, you knew that it was really his technology and stuff that saved their ass a lot of times. So it was pretty cool to see him kicking some ass in this series. They even went into Prince Adam and how he feels about his He-Man persona versus who he actually is, and they developed him outside of He-Man. I know when I was a kid, I used to just wait for them to bring out He-Man, and it's like, get out of Prince Adam form. Let's get the He-Man action going, But they actually really developed Prince Adam, and I thought that was quite cool. I like what they did with Teela. I like what they did with her character, but maybe her design is a little bit too masculine. But I wouldn't say it was altogether lacking in femininity. They do present her as somebody who is hardened, but at the same time, she also has feminine qualities still. They do hint at a lot of things about her and her relationship to Adam and, stuff like that. So I thought that was quite interesting that they imply she might have some feelings for him. I know a lot of people were really concerned that they were just going to mess with her character and, prop her up to be some kind of uber woman or something like that. But the character does struggle throughout the series, and, she has a lot of self-discovery. In the beginning, she kind of, she's been lied to about Adam and stuff for a long time, and that he's He-Man, and that leads to her sort of taking off when the revelation finally happens, and she's hurt, and is very human that she's hurt by it. I saw a lot of criticism when I was looking around about her, from a military perspective and whatnot, but she made a very human decision to get the F out of there. So, I don't really have an issue with any of that. I like what they do with the adventure throughout the story, how they build things up, and seeing what the world is like with the element of magic reduced to almost nothing in this world that has functioned both on magic and technology. To see that the swing from magic to mostly technology was pretty cool. He-Man isn't completely removed out of the equation either. I believe he's in like every episode, but they do things like flashbacks and whatnot, or if they're just talking about him. No character in this series is just crapped on though, and I really like that. Just so many awesome characters brought up in this series, and honestly, there are some emotional points in it where stuff happens and I like teared up like twice in this series. Like legitimately my eyes were watering. I couldn't help it. I really liked what they did with it. The score, the music in this show is so wonderful. It really highlights all the action and everything. The animation is wonderful. It's like the original, souped up on crazy high budget steroids. So overall, there's just a lot of great things to say about this series. There is one moment where Tila is going to kind of have to face her fears against a Grim Reaper looking guy, a character I'm not familiar with from the He-Man mythos. I'm sure he was somewhere. I probably just didn't see the episode or two he was in. They did this whole "you're the one holding yourself back" thing, and that's kind of an overused trope that I really don't like. I don't like it at all. And it was very clumsily done too. Like the dialogue just was, it was like provoking her to be the bestest ever almost, rather than trying to make her afraid, which was really dumb, very clumsy when they put it together. But that was the only point that I felt that the series really stumbled, and that was just one part of one episode. So I would have to say that is the weakest part. And then after that, really cool. I know that some people are going to have issues with how this ended, but I did hear about what they're going to be doing with the second half of season 1. Yes, this is the first half of season 1. It's going to be 10 episodes in total, but we only get 5 at this point. So I know a lot of people are going to be like, really? But once again, I'm not spoiling it. But the next season, I think, is going to pay it off nicely and give us some more character development. So anyway, if this sounds appealing to you, please go check it out. If you're not, too offended by all the controversy and everything. And if you are, you don't have to watch it. But trust me, it's a lot better than a lot of people are saying. I'm saying this from neutral ground, that it is not the best series ever made. But considering its source material and everything, it is quite good. It didn't disappoint me at all. So, all right. Thank you for watching, and you all have a great day. Yes.